Welcome to Zonk. Story 1. Hi all, I'm looking for some advice in regards to an issue going on more than a year. Any insight or thoughts would be much appreciated. I apologize in advance for the length, but I'm trying to include as much pertinent information as possible. I, 24 female, began dating my partner 30 male in early 2016. We started out online, long distance. We met up and made plans to be together as he was looking for a new career path, and I was looking to move out of my current situation. Things were wonderful. He would fly up to see me or vice versa every month to spend about a week together. In December of 2016, I started a new job. I was very antisocial previously and had little or no friends or social life. Stupidly, after a few weeks, I got caught up in a coworker's attention and advances. One day while at work, I ended up holding hands and kissing said coworker, while being a piece of garbage and in a relationship with my boyfriend. I told him that night what happened. He immediately broke up with me, understandably, and also contacted the coworker in question to confirm what happened, as he believed I was leaving out details or that more happened. We stopped talking completely for about a month. Late January 2017, he contacted me again. He called me asking for an explanation. He had me fly down to where he lived to meet with him in person. He went through my phone and all of my accounts and information during this time. I really wanted to make things work and obliged. We talked about things and he wanted me to make a Facebook post detailing what I did and how it affected him and everyone in my life. I did this for full transparency. Everyone, friends, close family members, even a few coworkers, now knew exactly what I did. He even went farther and messaged several of my friends and made me apologize. I say he made me do this because I didn't think that this part was necessary, but I did it anyway, to them for the type of person that I was. Understandably, he was very, very hurt by my actions. After that weekend, he agreed to move to where I was to give things another chance. He was between work for about 2 months until finally landing his current job. We lived in a crappy apartment for about 6 months before moving into a house together, renting, not owning. And I quit the job where I cheated on him and found another one in the same industry closer to where our current home is. Again, I apologize for the wall of text. I'm just trying to supply you all with the background information. This leads me to my reason for posting. Former cheaters of Reddit that were given another chance. How did you deal with your partner's understandable anger? How did you work towards a better and healthier relationship? I feel like I've been putting in 200% and am getting nothing in return. I have complete transparency. He knows all of my passwords. He can and does look on my phone anytime he wants, etc. I know that there's no time limit to someone's feelings, but I feel hopeless. My boyfriend constantly states that we're no longer in a relationship, and I need to be constantly working towards showing him that he will want to be with me again. I do 90% of the cooking and cleaning in the house. I try my best to make sure his needs are met, even if it means that my needs fall short almost always. It seems like any everyday argument we have about something always turns into me being a piece of shit because of what I did to him. He tells me that I made him this way, and I need to deal with it until he moves past it, which I understand and agree with. I listen to him when he's having a bad day and thinking about what I did to him. I listen and try to stay silent when he yells and screams at me. I take his insults in stride as best I can because I feel like I deserve it. He tells me that he has no respect for me and I'm nothing but a mistake. And he tells me that I'm trash, I don't deserve anything that I have, and that I'm just a waste of his time. He tells me that he hates me. Some days it gets too much to handle, and I break down and try to talk to him about my feelings, and I'm met with more yelling that I'm just playing the victim. I love him immensely, and I know that I should be grateful that I even have a second chance with him. But most days, I just feel like I'm drowning. I have these constant thoughts of worthlessness, and the only person at fault for those feelings is me. Had I never been so despicable and done something to hurt the man I love, this wouldn't be a problem anyway. Edit. What is confusing, and I'm not trying to minimize my own behavior, is that he has fully admitted that he has cheated on both his previous LTRs, but assured me at the beginning of our relationship that he's not that person anymore. If he knows he was able to change, why do I not get that chance? It's important to note that forgiveness is a two-way street. While it's understandable that your partner is hurt and angry about what happened, it's not healthy for him to continually lash out at you and make you feel worthless. This kind of behavior is emotionally abusive, and it's not something that you should have to tolerate, even if you did make a mistake. It's also important for you to take care of yourself in this situation. You shouldn't have to constantly put your needs on the back burner to appease your partner. You deserve to be in a relationship where you're valued and respected. And if your partner can't give you that, then it may be time to reevaluate whether this relationship is truly right for you. Comments. This has gone beyond understandable anger. He has weaponized your guilt and is using it as a tool to manipulate, control, and abuse you. He had you put it all out on social media to isolate you from any support system that you could use to be independent from him or stop him. You need to get away from him. This is not healthy for you. He's not giving you a second chance. He just wants revenge. Break up, learn from it, move on with your life. You have atoned for your cheating. The flying spaghetti monster forgives you. You don't have to put up with this BS anymore. Go in peace and don't repeat the old dumbass mistakes. Story 2. A year ago, I was in a bad place mentally. My boyfriend of 2.5 years and I did not get along great, but I loved him because I knew it was probably just a small rough patch. Things started looking up again, and I felt so happy. One day, he wasn't home, but I went over to chill with his roommate. We're close friends, and we were doing a shots game. His roommate confessed his crush on me for years, and at that point, I really can't remember what happened, except I'm sure that me and him ended up acting on it. I don't remember what I said, what he said, what we did. I know something happened, something bad. I can't face him anymore, so I don't want to ask him what happened. The next morning, I don't remember what I did, but I remember not crying. I wasn't sad, I was disgusted with myself. I didn't eat, I couldn't walk because my body did not let me stand. But I told my boyfriend everything that happened because I love him, and I don't want to lie. He deserves to know the truth. My boyfriend told me he needed a couple days to think, and after 2 days of silence, he asked me to come over. He packed up my things at his apartment for me to take. I cried, he cried, we're best friends, so we even tried to laugh a bit. But that didn't work out, as you can imagine. It has been a year. I still feel nauseous every night. I've always been someone who volunteers on weekends, someone who helped out her friends no matter what, someone who helped out her family no matter what. I always thought I was a good person. Now, no matter what I do, I know I'm a bad person. I hate myself. I deserve to hate myself. I often go to bed without wanting to wake up because I know that the world will be a better place without me. I cry myself to sleep often. I used to cry to sleep every alternative day. Now it's down to around 1 in 3 days. I feel like I deserve to cry more. My boyfriend, X, has been doing pretty great. He and I are still close friends. We meet up every now and then for dinner to catch up, once every week, since we live close by and we have a solid friendship because we've known each other our whole lives. I'm so happy he's doing well. He's studying the best he's studied. Involved in so many projects, he's genuinely happy. I'm in many student clubs, projects, and I'm doing great for my classes too, but I feel so effing empty inside. I miss him. I still love him. Not going to tell him that though. Don't want to put him through any more pain. I don't mind crying to bed though. I deserve the pain. I hate myself to the point I want to physically hurt myself. I haven't yet though. 2 guys have asked me out since last year, both of whom are great and I can honestly see potential for a relationship. But I said no to both because I don't believe I deserve any happiness. I'm a bad person. They deserve better than me anyway. I don't want to wake up tomorrow. The reason I'm posting this is because I want to know if this is normal. I don't know anymore. I know this is supposed to be hard, but I have no confidence to do anything anymore. I don't believe in myself anymore. I think I'm worse than scum. And I know I am all that and probably much worse. It's been a year. I still get nauseous most nights. I'm disgusted with myself. I honestly believe I don't deserve love or anything of the sort. I find myself distancing off from my friends. because my friends deserve so much more than the roach I am. Today my friend asked me, "What do you like the most about yourself?" And I realized I like nothing about myself after what happened a year ago. Nothing. Is this normal? I miss him. I miss my boyfriend. Sometimes I get nightmares about it. If I could change things, believe me, I would. Comments. It doesn't sound like the way you feel is helping you be a better person. It sounds like it's just dragging you down. Try therapy to learn some more useful ways to deal with feeling guilty. And try spending less time with your ex to give yourself a chance to heal. You can be a good person and still make mistakes. No one's perfect. The fact that you told your boyfriend right away and still feel guilty over it proves you're not a monster. You screwed up, but you still deserve happiness and love. Most people do. You should be happy that you feel guilty, not hate yourself. Feeling guilty means you're a normal human with normal morals. You'll be fine if you tell yourself you aren't this person you're afraid of being. You aren't a cheater like some of the twisted people who have long-term relationships on top of long-term relationships. You need to forgive yourself. Let go. Listen to mindfulness meditation or similar live-in-the-moment stuff.